Once upon a time there was a magical kingdom ruled by a wise and kind unicorn king. The kingdom was filled with enchanted forests, rainbow rivers, and fields of flowers. All the unicorns lived together in peace and harmony. One day, the evil wizard Rexer cast a terrible spell on the unicorn kingdom, turning all the unicorns to stone. Without its unicorn citizens, the kingdom fell into darkness and despair. The plants began to wilt, the rivers turned murky, and the forests grew silent and still. Only the Unicorn King remained, protected by his powerful magic, but he was all alone. As the Unicorn King mourned the loss of his kingdom, he knew he needed help to defeat Rexer and break the spell. But who could help him? None of the neighboring kingdoms had magic powerful enough to stand up to Rexer's dark sorcery. Just when things seemed hopeless, the king had an idea. He decided to seek out the dragons that lived in the charred mountains far away. The dragons were ancient and wise, and their fire breath was rumored to have mysterious properties. After days of difficult travel, the Unicorn King finally arrived at the base of the Smoky Mountains. He climbed up the steep rocky slopes until he found a cave filled with gleaming treasures where the dragons slept. "Oh, great dragons, please wake up," the king called out. "My kingdom has been cursed and only your powerful magic can help." The dragons slowly opened their glowing eyes and unfurled their gigantic wings. The wisest and eldest of the dragons spoke in a booming voice that shook the cave walls. "Unicorn King, your quest shows courage and wisdom. We will help you on one condition: you must promise that unicorns and dragons will forever live in peace as allies." The king gladly agreed, and the dragons took flight, soaring through the skies with the king on their backs. When they arrived at the Unicorn Kingdom, Rexer was furious to see the dragons. He shot black lightning bolts at them, but the dragon's magical breath turned the bolts to ash. Working together, the Unicorn King and the dragons shattered Rexer's spell. The stone unicorns came back to life and the kingdom bloomed once more. The unicorns and dragons celebrated their victory with a grand feast. From that day forward, they remained friends and allies. The Unicorn King and the dragons visited each other often, and whenever dark magic threatened the land, they worked together to restore peace and balance to the magical world. And they all lived happily ever after.